I'm going to show you my version of an easy tuna casserole. Kind of simple. The kids seem to like it. I do keep a lot of my noodles after they've been cooked. I keep them frozen because I want to have some ready on different days to make my noodle and tuna casserole. So I like to use the cream of chicken or whatever cream you like, and I will be putting green onions and pieces of celery in mine. Parsley flakes. If you want a little salt, you can use a little seasoned salt. And if you want it spicy instead, then you can use something like one of the Creole seasonings or Cajun seasonings or Mexican or cayenne peppers seasonings that you find in the store. I like to use this one to make mine a little spicy. So I like to use different cheeses. One of them would be real thin slices that I'm going to mix in of this medium cheddar. I'll put in some of the Velveeta shreds, and then I'm going to add a little bit of the parmesan shredded cheese into it. Not a whole lot of this, but this will make it saltier. Sometimes I'll use a little bit of whipping cream, or if you don't have that, you can always use some half and half to mix in with your cheeses. So I've had it both ways. I just use whatever I happen to have at the time, and I'll use about a half a cup of the half and half, and mix it with the cream of chicken that I have. So I'm going to mix that together and add very small pieces of celery, green onion. You can add peas if you like. I just don't happen to have any right now. And of course, the tuna. I try to buy tuna in water, but this is what I have now, so I'm going to have to drain and rinse out the oil. So I'm cutting up green onion into small pieces and some celery into small pieces. And I'll be mixing that in a microwave-proof casserole dish. And I'm going to stir everything together and get it ready to go in the microwave. Here I've added some tuna and diced celery and green onion and about a third of a can of the cream of chicken. And I did add about just under a fourth of a cup of cream. So I'm going to add some pepper to this. If you want to add a little salt, you can, but the tuna has salt in it, and also the parmesan cheese has salt in it. So you can vary this. If you don't like onion, you can add bell pepper or something else. Again, I don't have any peas in the home today, so if you want to add peas to this, of course, that's a good idea. Anything that you like. I like to add a little horseradish to this. It's just a good flavor, but if you have young people making this dish, then you probably might not like that. They might not like that flavor. So some pepper and salt, and then I'm going to add the noodles after I stir this, and I'm going to put it in the microwave. So let me get my cheese ready to go in too. So I have this in the microwave, and I'm setting a microwave for 2.5 minutes. I can watch it. Now, about a minute and a half into this, I will stir it. I'll uncover it and stir it with a spoon. And then I just want to make sure that it's really hot and everything is mixed in really well. If you had frozen vegetables, you could have definitely added some cut up frozen vegetables or peas. You can add a variety of other things, whatever you like. Mine is simple and easy, and it tastes really good, and I think the kids will like this. The main thing that I did do is I rinsed out my tuna. I always do that so that it doesn't have that flavor from the can or the oils in the water that sat in. That helps the flavor, and then I like to use fresh ingredients when I can, though. All right, so this was in there for another 30 seconds. It's looking good. Actually, I may not need that the whole 4 minutes. So I'll just barely stir this a little bit around. It's very cheesy and creamy. It has just a good flavorful cheese, and again, I use those macaroni type noodles. For this, it was just about a fourth of the package. And so then I'm going to serve some. And you can have this with a side salad. That makes a meal. Or you can have this made so that when kids get home from school and they just want something right away, this is like a lot easier and quicker to make if you have those ingredients. Now I used a cream of chicken with this, and I used almost a half a can, because I do different recipes. But anyway, I think that this is a good recipe to try. If you like it, you can add some variations. So in mine, I'm adding a little bit of spice right before I eat. It's a little bit of spice to add a little kick. If you wanted to, you could put breadcrumbs crumbled on top before you microwave or after you microwave it. But this is pretty good. It's just hearty, depending on what you mix in it. Now that's a really good flavor. Yep, give this a try. Cream of chicken, and either milk or half and half, or some cream, heavy cream, whatever you like, especially for winter. Thank you for watching. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.